and welcome. It's the 7th of October and we are doing our prompts for vase or VASETOBER. And so let's have a look at what we're doing today. So on the 7th, it's a vase with no flowers in watercolour on its own, just watercolour. So I have got out my sketchbook, my 8x8 inch 300 GSM cold pressed watercolour sketchbook. I've got my Shinhan paints here, and yeah, for a change I've got this silver black velvet 1/2 inch flat brush that I thought I'd have a go with. And I think today I'm going to do a really tall vase. Let's go with turquoise. So we're just doing a vase today. Don't know whether this was the best brush to use or not really today, but we will soon see, won't we? I might have to get another brush out. In fact, I do need to get another brush out. Good start, everybody. But let's not worry too much. Let's just see if we can save this a bit. And try and lose. So I'm just using a clean damp brush to see if I can lose some of the top of that vase that went a bit wrong with the other brush. And of course this works as long as your paint isn't too staining. Let's just do a bit of dabbing there, and we're getting there. You do have to clean your brush out every time. There, I think we are. We're more or less there. So there's a technique for you. Yeah, even if we think we've gone terribly wrong, we can quite often correct things if we don't panic. And I'm going to be doing a background to my watercolor vase in any case, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And quite like the idea, as usual, of having you know, one side that is slightly lighter, and it just means that it's reflecting light. Now I don't want it to just be the blue, so I'm going to use the leaf green. I'm going to get some of that in. So we've got some some variation going on. I'm quite liking that. It's looking quite pretty. Let's just try and round off that edge a bit more. Because it doesn't look quite right. So still using my clean, damp brush. There we go. Okay, let's dry our vase and get something in the background. Okay, so let's start doing this background. Let's go with a bigger brush. Take those brushes out. I'm on a size 12 brush now, and I'm going to use the Jaune Brilliant as the base for my background. It's probably not showing up too much at the moment on the screen, to be fair. And into that, I'm then going to use a smaller rigger, and I'm going to use the neutral tint. And although we've not got anything in our vase, doesn't mean we can't have things in the background. So, you know, you can interpret my prompts however you would like. Now I'm just going to get some of these and obviously at the minute this is wet into wet. So that we've got some of these things dancing around in the background. And let's go to my size 6 and take our let's take our leaf green. And get some of that going on as well. To complement our vase. Right, let's dry that off. And there we are. Right, I'm going to tidy up around the edge of my vase a little bit. because some of it got a little bit untidy. And especially the top bit. And then I'm going to use a size 6 brush, just twist it back around the right way, just to blend that in a bit better. So I've just got water on my brush now. There. That's better. So just kind of tidied that up a little bit. And now, do I want to go over the top of the stuff that's in the background? Maybe we can take our neutral tint, and because these won't go fuzzy now, and we'll just have this one right at the front. It's going to jump forward because it's darker, and the others are more muted because they were wet in wet. And perhaps we can take our leaf green and here and there put a few leaves. Coming off these little branches. Okay. Well, that is my version of the vase, but it's got no flowers in. It's obviously sat on a, I don't know, sat somewhere. Maybe it's on a brick wall, who knows? And then it's got these plants around it. So let's take off. Which way are we going to go? That way. Take off the washi tape. And there we have my version of today's prompt, a vase, no flowers in it, in watercolour only. Okay, I hope you have a go at doing your version of a vase in watercolour with no flowers in. And don't forget to put it on the Discord server if you have a go. That would be lovely. I'd love to see what you're doing. Have fun. Okay, see you next time.